Well, Nik Tzanev, it's a big contract for you at this stage in your career. I should imagine it was a fairly easy decision to sign. Tell us your feelings about the new deal.
Yeah, it's just an amazing thing that's happening now with the club and being back at Plough Lane and stuff. And I thought it was only the right decision to sign a new deal and just be a part of continuing the great story in English football to potentially take us to the next levels and just keep progressing in every way we play. And yeah.
We've spoken about that number one shirt and how much it means to you. It seems that you've grown even more mentally into the situation as well.
Yeah, it means the world to me just having the number one shirt. Like, you can see the reaction from the fans on Saturday. It was just an amazing atmosphere there. Every time we've played there, they've got around us. Even if we've made mistakes or anything like that, we've always had them behind us and always supporting us. So yeah, the more I play, the more I want to. Yeah, the more game time I get, the more matches I want to play, because it's just amazing playing in front of all the fans at Plough Lane. And yeah, it's been really good because I feel myself progressing as well, sort of maturing more, becoming more of a leader in the team. So yeah, I think it's benefiting everyone.
Good. Let's just go back though to that day that you got released by Brentford. How did you feel on that occasion then, and how did it turn it around mentally to sort of come back out again?
I think it was just because I knew deep down in my mind that I knew I was good enough to play at a good level, and I think I just needed that persistence, sort of like the reset button in my head, and just being able to come back from being released, because it's not nice, not being wanted. That's pretty much the case. So yeah, I just needed to get my mind straight and collect my thoughts, and I think I did that quite well. And just being able to come here and just train in the first place was just got to thank Bayzo a lot for that, and just giving me the opportunity just for training. I think I just applied myself quite well, biding my time, and yeah, right now.
We've got to talk about Bayzo obviously, because he's not far away from the camera as well.
Yeah.
But you do get proper one-on-one attention with him.
Nice,
Three hands, Tans.
Nice.
Brilliant, mate. Good.
Hand.
Good shape, you, Jay.
Thank you.
Brilliant, son. Brilliant. Great start, Tans.
I mean, it's not just a case of the work that we've shown out on the training ground. He's always in contact. There's clips, and he's always got his arm around you at the end of each half. So that's really valuable.
Yeah, it's everything, because I value his opinion pretty much more than anyone's, and with the gaffers as well. So I think it's always good to get their opinion after games or after half time, or we always go through our clips after games. We look at stuff that I maybe could have done better and different passes I could have played. So he's always there for me, and we have a laugh as well, talk about what we've done on the weekend. So it's not just a professional relationship, it's a mutual friend relationship, and he'll be a friend of mine for a very long time.
Absolutely, and we've also spoken about recently club president Dickie Guy, of course, famous goalkeeper in the past for the Dons. So this opportunity as well to have his position now, I mean, and you've been here for so long at this club, it must mean so much to you.
It means the world to me, just being able to follow in those footsteps of all the great goalkeepers that have been at this club is just an honour to me, and hopefully continue it and leave a mark of my own.
How much did that Sutton loan spell really help you? Because there must have been a stage where you thought to yourself, I might have to move on here.
Yeah, I think it played a huge part in my progression, because there was so much pressure around those games. We had fans at the games and stuff, and we were playing for points. When I went, we were 23rd, so we were in the relegation zone, so we knew we had to get points. So I think that prepared me so well. It was like the best preparation to fire me into League One football, and I think if it wasn't for that, then not that I would have struggled, but I think it would have taken me more time to adapt to the League One and the pace of the game. So yeah, I have to thank Ray Gray, the manager there, for taking me on there, because that's a big step in my career as well.
But then, of course, when the opportunity did come, I mean, it was the focus obviously on the Fleetwood game, but for yourself, those two key moments last season with the penalties, Barrow and Northampton, looking at it, you evaluate it, you must be thinking, yeah, this is heading in the right direction here, everything.
Yeah, I think it's at Barrow it was tricky, just because playing that first game in the cup and then being subbed for the next game. I think I just had to keep a strong head and just continue training and putting in the work every day, because there's nothing else you can do. It's out of your hands. So I just tried to control what was in my hands, and that was just training every day as hard as I could and just trying to stay positive. And eventually my opportunity came, so I'm very, very grateful for that.
And this season as well, I mean, I know we did the other interview recently with Will Nightingale, and you said about being able to talk more freely around here in this training ground environment. You seem more relaxed and focused on the pitch as well, yeah?
Yeah, the gaffer, he's amazing with taking on opinions, and there's always different sides of every story, and if we're not sure about something, no one's scared to say anything and voice their opinion, potentially see this, and then because then that might factor in for other lads' questions and uncertainties. So I think that's massive way, and everyone holds themselves around the training ground and how we can progress as a team.
We also touched upon, of course, the tattoo the last time as well, Matt.
Yeah.
I remember one of the first interviews we did as well, going back to the New Zealand heritage.
Yeah.
We spoke about the opportunity when you were in training camp and you got in the ring with Joseph Parker, the former heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your own physique and size now?
Oh, I think I've come a long way since I've been here at Wimbledon. I think everything, like my upper body, I've built up, and my core, especially my strength for getting up and down really quick off the floor. So yeah, still needs work, but we're getting there slowly. We're getting there.
White, orange. That's a save. Up.
Save hands.
Good hands, love it.
Would you ever fancy getting back if the opportunity came up for a rematch with him?
Probably not, to be honest, but I'll give it a go. It's one of a lifetime opportunity, so yeah.
But seriously, obviously though, with the New Zealand situation, I mean, is it more still about really wanting to establish yourself here, or with the opportunity to come up to be New Zealand #1, does that appeals to you a lot as well?
Yeah, I think it would mean the world to me just to be that #1 goalkeeper in New Zealand, but I think it's finding the balance of going there and coming here. So if I was to go there, I think it's would be a massive honour. You know, I've always wanted that at the bottom of my heart, to play for my country. So yeah, I think we just got to wait now and see what tours come up and see how we can play it with obviously the games we have here and how we'd go about it.
I think we spoke as well with you, played against Northampton, you made the penalty save as well. Still, for a number of reasons, you couldn't be able to jump into the crowd at the moment, but I mean, what about the atmosphere for the last 3 games at home now? You must feel tempted in a way, because it's incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I was telling Bayzo, like every time I've come out, I've just got goosebumps on my skin every time we walked out, and I think it's just an amazing crowd with amazing fans, and the history as well. It just tops it all off, and you could just see after the 3rd goal, the amount of fans that came running down from the stand was just unreal. It was just a wave of fans running towards that corner, that bottom right corner, and it just shows like we haven't been at any other away fixture to date that has had a crowd like that, and we've been to Sunderland where there's 30,000, and it feels like there was more in Cloud Lane. That's just a credit to all the fans and everything and the atmosphere we have there.
Well, Nick, congratulations on the new deal.
Thank you very much. Look forward to continuing the work.